Every house and building should make use of the sun for passive solar heating, hot water, and light. Many houses have potential for a passive solar space by closing in a south-facing patio, by installing more glass on an existing south-facing wall, or constructing a new passive solar space on a south-facing wall. The sunroom is a 350 square foot closed-in patio on the south side of the house. It's a multi-use space. It helps heat the rest of the house with a fan on sunny days during the cool part of the year. It's a place to grow food in containers, and aesthetically, it's simply an enjoyable place to read, contemplate, or socialize. Every part of the country can benefit from solar design, whether it's a retrofit or new construction. Working with friends and neighbors creates possibilities one could not manage by themselves. My next-door neighbor and I shared a 40-foot laurel hedge right on the property line. We both agreed the space could be put to better use, so we pulled out the 15-foot-high shrubs, built a fence, and planted edible landscaping on our respective sides of the fence. Neither of us could have removed the hedge alone. Working together, we accomplished a project that delivered big improvements for both of us. A term I like to use is home economics, which means taking care of more needs at home. Food and energy produced at home make a place less dependent on distant sources, reduces one's environmental footprint, can reduce the need for money, and makes a place more resilient. A rough guess, my home provides me close to $20,000 per year in goods and services. Imagine nearby friends and neighbors coordinating their home economics into neighborhood economics. My place has become a community educational resource. Over the past 16 years, more than 2,000 people have visited, including school kids, ecotourism groups, permaculture classes, green bike tours, university students, summer camp kids, media, curious neighbors, authors, and elected officials. It's a great enjoyment to show and tell the property. Each transformation project can become an educational asset wherever it's located, to inspire others to take action. The lessons learned here at home have been taken further afield, including presentations from Coos Bay and Okanagan to UC Irvine, MIT, and the University of Kansas. I have been interviewed on the radio many times and have spoken at conferences, college classes, neighborhood groups, and churches. I write a blog for Mother Earth News, and I've written guest opinions for the local mainstream newspaper. I've produced 4 educational posters based on experiences here in Eugene that have gone out to 5 continents and most states in the U.S., and I've coordinated many events advocating green and resilient living. Any place, public or private, large or small, can be beautiful and uplift the spirit. Uplifted spirit brings uplifted lifestyle, culture, and economy. There's no shortage of time and money to create green and resilient homes, neighborhoods, and communities. The issue is simply how we use the assets and resources we have. Green capital accumulation is the purposeful act of using our time, money, assets, and resources to make where we live more green and resilient. The scale for accumulation can range from personal at home to friendly collaborations in the neighborhood to the community, region, and national. The amounts of money can range from a few dollars to many billions. The amount of time can range from a few minutes to years. Recall the images of my property. food production, rainwater catchment, solar design, the bungalow, aesthetics, reclaiming automobile space. I could have bought fancy gadgets, home furnishings, a car with what I spent on those projects. Instead, my priorities have been to accumulate my time and modest financial resources to invest in a more green and resilient lifestyle. Important to add, that lifestyle fits within a much larger social and political potential. Suburbia is a product of technology, history, government intervention, and economic value. It's become an anchor of an economic system that has become too big not to fail. Still, many suburban locations have surprising assets to work with and positive potentials that can manifest when we apply permaculture, home economics, and green capital accumulation. Every transformed suburban property can become a model and inspiration to others for moving towards a more green and resilient community, economy, and culture. From a single property, the next task is expanding the scale of transformation into the neighborhood and community. Never in history have there been so many compelling reasons for humans to make deep changes, both in how they define their needs and how they take care of them. Benefits. Green and resilient homes and lifestyles reduce one's eco-footprint. A green and resilient home can help inspire others to create green and resilient homes, neighborhoods, and communities. More people living green and resilient increases our capacity to mitigate almost every environmental, social, and economic challenge of our time. Greening our homes, lives, and communities helps create meaningful human-scale jobs, improves public health, and can help bring diverse people together in common cause. Green and resilient actions and values can help repurpose our economy so it can serve both positive human potential and uplifted civic culture.